Hello folks, welcome back to my video series. My name is Lai. Before we continue, just want to remind everyone, if you would like to stay tuned on my next upcoming video, please remember to click on the subscribe button on the below description. Well, in today's session, we are going to look into backup your AIX or even Oracle Solaris. Okay, uh, we are quite lucky to install and upgraded our Veeam to the latest version, Veeam v11a. Right, with Veeam 11a, one of the enhancements that they added in for legacy system is central management for deploying the Veeam agent and also management of data protections for AIX and Oracle Solaris. Without further ado, let's have a quick look on how to get the agent, deploy it, and also to do backup and recovery. Right, so the first thing is please go to inventory. So from here, what I did is I already create a new protection group. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit this protection group. Just want to show you a quick run through on it. So you define the names. Next, uh, for those of you who would like to install an agent for AIX and Oracle Solaris, so therefore you need to select computer with pre-installed agent, right? Then when you click next, from here you're able to select the packages that you want to get it. From here, I would like to backup Oracle Solaris, which run on Intel. Once you have specified this, you browse and you point to the locations where you want to install, where you want to download and put the installer. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to create a new folder. So I'm just going to call it AIX. And then I click OK. And if you would like to modify some of the settings, you can do from here as well, right? Else, you will click Apply. You will create a pre-stage installer together with the XML file. Click Next and click Finish. Right? So once you have done that, by default, here it will appear empty. What you need to do is, the next thing is you go to this particular folder, right? So this is the distribution file. All you need to do is transfer all these files into your Oracle Solaris. Once you have done that, open this README file on how to install it manually. First and foremost, you need to untar this particular file. Once you have done that, you need to install by using the either using this or using RPM. Okay. Then once you have done that, you need to type this command veeam config mode point to the VBR settings and the configuration file, right? So this is the configuration file, the XML file, right? So this is contain all the information that will point you to the VBR server, right? It's quite simple. Just follow these 3 steps, right? Once you have done that, you execute the command called veeam config mode sync now. Once you execute this, it will report to the VBR server. So this is the Oracle Solaris, which I already installed, right? And from here, you're able to view the details. For example, the Solaris versions, the agent which I deploy as well. Once you have done that, you can just right click, you can create a new job from the VBR server. What I did is I already pre-create, right? Or you can just go to the backup job and there's a Unix option here, right? Let me modify the existing one, right? Edit. So from here, the job mode, you select server and then manage by agent. Define your name of the job. Select your protection group from here, right? And then you can specify, do you want to backup based on file and folders or entire things? Then you point to the Veeam repo, specifies your VBR server or your VBR or your Veeam repo. Just want to show to everyone here. The backup server here, I'm using the Veeam backup server, right, as my repositories. So from here, you just point to your Veeam backup server. And then I point to the SOBR, the place where I want to put my backup data, and I specify the retention policy. Next, because it's Linux, so it will not have any application aware or guest file indexing. So you just click on next, define your scheduling. So I run a schedule to do backup every 1 hour. Once you are done that, you click finish, right? To save time, I already run the job. So if you go to, for example, success, right? So on the success physical Oracle Solaris backup, this is how it looked like when the scheduling kick in. It will start to do backup and transfer to the Veeam repo. The end result will be here. Okay. So from here, if you go to property, you're able to notice I got a full backup and also incremental backup. Each of the backup data, we do have a built-in compression and dedupe, right? So this is the real example. And then in terms of recovery, you can just right click. You do have options to export the contents as a virtual disk, right? In case you want to play around and restore into what we call to Hyper-V or VMware virtual disk, right? So you can just specify it from here as well, right? This is one of the case scenario. The next one will be export. Okay, we do give you an options for you to transfer the backup data to another locations, right? So you can just specify from here as well. Next will be item level recovery. We do provide you a file level recovery explorer. All you need to do is just open this, right? Just wait for a while. Then you specify your restore point. Point to one of the available helpers appliance, which running on Linux, and then click on browse. Right. Once the Explorer open, you can just expand it. We do have what we call similar experience and UI, almost same like Windows Explorer. So from here, you're able to select, for example, you want to restore your files, your folders, right? You can just expand on this and just recover all the data that you want, right? You just right click, copy to, right? Okay. Next thing will be if you would like to, uh, for example, make a copy to another or to DR site, you can select a backup copy job. From here, you can able to select. I do have Oracle Solaris backup copy job. So from here, I can just specify I want to make a copy, predicts copy every day to my remote site. This is Oracle Solaris to DR. Specify your region backup data. Defines your DR, SOBR, and number of restore point that you want to keep, right? If you want to enable GFS, you can do that as well. Then you click on, yeah, sorry, I'm using immutable storages. So therefore, it's asking me for GFS. So let me configure one of them. Okay. Then click next. Select your data transfer. Do you want to use the built-in WAN accelerator or not? Click next. You define your scheduling. When do you want to replicate this backup data? And then when you click apply, it will create a backup copy job, right? All this you can do it on Veeam 11a, right? This is the latest enhancements which they just launched it last week. You can create installer, okay, and then you can manage your whole entire protections of your AIX and Oracle Solaris from the BBR server. Not only that, you can also configure job and do restoration as well, right? So that's all for today. Thank you very much for viewing my video demo. Stay tuned for my next upcoming video. See you. Bye.